So you're still not quite sure what an NFT is? You're not alone. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Elle, and on this episode of Space Case Co, we're going to be talking about something that we haven't before, NFTs. Now, don't worry if you're still one of those people that has no idea what I'm talking about, because I truly believe they're not even close to mainstream yet. You haven't missed anything. And as the crypto analysts say, let's get right into it. So what exactly are NFTs? NFT stands for non-fungible token. But so what, right? I mean, what do those words even mean? Let's break down the vocabulary to make it easier to understand. Fungible means that something is replaceable, that it's not unique, that it's interchangeable. A good example of this is Bitcoin. If you have one Bitcoin and you trade it for another Bitcoin, at the end of the day, you still have one Bitcoin. It's exactly the same. Another good example would be the shirt that I'm wearing. It's just a bland, mass-produced t-shirt. If I was to get on their website and order the same size, same color, same everything, I would get in the mail the same t-shirt. They're not unique, they're totally interchangeable. They're the same thing. Now let's look at non-fungible. Non-fungible means that it's unique, it's one of a kind, and it's not interchangeable. A good example of this would be natural diamonds. You can't take one natural diamond and trade it for another natural diamond and get the same diamond. Diamonds come in way too many variations, different levels of brilliant, different size, different cut. I can't give you one diamond and expect to get the same diamond in return, therefore diamonds are non-fungible. This is a picture of my dog. She's definitely non-fungible. Even though I know there's thousands of other Pomeranians in the world, if I was to trade her for one of those other Pomeranians, I still wouldn't be getting the same dog. She's completely unique. I can't replace her, therefore non-fungible. That brings us to the word token, but we can't learn about token until we know about how the blockchain works. So, the blockchain is like a more modern and digitized version of a bank. What banks do, they store money and they process your transactions. But with the rise of the internet, we can now do this ourselves without the bank. The blockchain is doing what a bank would do privately, but publicly on the internet. It's verifying your currency transaction, and a bunch of computers are doing this all around the world. But what does blockchain have to do with NFTs? Well, what if we use blockchain to verify the transfer of things other than currency? And this takes us back to the T, the token part of the word. A token is a digital certificate, and that certificate can be transferred on the blockchain as long as someone has the means to pay for it. And those means to pay for it can be all different kinds of currency. It could be USD, Bitcoin, altcoins, etc. So if I have this token or digital certificate that I want to purchase and I have the means to pay, let's say I have Ethereum or I have Bitcoin or I have Cardano, that specific blockchain is then going to prove that I can pay for it and initiate that transfer and verify publicly that I now own that token or digital certificate. So, NFT, non-fungible token, if I could put it into one succinct sentence, this is how I would say it. It is a unique digital certificate that is verified and transferred through the blockchain and stored as proof of ownership on a public ledger. Here are some current examples of NFTs right now. There's music, there's art, there's collectibles, there's gaming. Even the NBA is using NFTs to sell certain gameplay moments. It's important to note here that there's all kinds of NFTs and more are going to be created every single day, and honestly the potential is limitless for this technology. And that's it. That's the end of the video. You made it. Hopefully you now know what an NFT is, and please don't forget to click that like button. And there you have it, NFTs. I hope you all are walking away from this episode with a little bit more knowledge about what they are, that you could talk about them conversationally. Even if you knew what they were before, I hope you might have learned something new. And honestly, this episode just barely scratched the surface. The entire point of it was to just explain what an NFT is, explain what it stands for, kind of how it works. And honestly, there's so many other things to consider before purchasing an NFT. What's the impact on the environment? How do I actually buy one? Where do I store it? How can I display it? We're going to cover that in episodes to come in the future. If you liked this video, please hit that button. Please hit subscribe. It's super helpful for me. And thank you so much for tuning in. Next Friday, with summer in full swing, we're going to go back to baseball and open up some more baseball collectibles. I hope to see you all then. Take care.